Hello and welcome to the Voice Podcast with Sunday Folorunsho Baye. And yesterday I began a series with the consequences of we not having a media station or a local media station in Okun land. The entire Okun land, talking about Kababunu, Ijumu, Mopamuro, Yagba East, Yagba West, and even the Awara people in Kogi State. Having a local media channel is going to serve as a very great tool for our development, and I made mention of unlimited access to information, which we know that yes, not having a local media station, of the barriers we have in getting the right information, especially those in the grassroots, our mothers, our fathers, the artisans, and those who stays in the grassroots. And today we're going to continue with the series as we talked about the second point I want every one of us to treat this time around, and that is underrepresentation. The absence of local channels or local media in local land will lead to underrepresentation of our people. Talking about our stories, our perspectives, and the voices, the story of Okun land and all that. So we need to have a channel where we can easily tell our stories better to the world ourselves. It is out of place for outsider to come to tell our story for us. So having a local media channel will help us really to trash these particular challenges. And the number 3 point is lack of a platform for local talent. Yes, today it's so saddening that so many of our local talents are gradually migrating to the bigger cities. I can remember AK Gunshot moving to Lagos, MOB moving to Kaduna, Ojuala Gadaogun moving to Lagos. Very many of them decide to leave home because like they are not really getting a platform to express themselves, most especially our artists, the musicians, the creative arts. There is no platform for them to showcase their act. We have so many actors and actresses from Oakland who want to showcase the God-given talent and tell our stories better. I have great sons and daughters of Okun who tell stories, who write script very well, but they decide to stay away because we don't have a channel. We don't have a local media channel to really, showcase what we have and what God has given us in Okun. So I'll call on all and sundry from Okun axis. Let's look into this and create. The world is digital. The world is the work is so simple this time around. We can have a podcast studio like this situated anywhere in Okun where we're going to employ 1, 2 to 10 people that will be trained and get used to the act of telling stories, and even the media, casting news in our languages, telling stories in our languages, reporting in our language. So this thing is very important. We should get a platform. If we can get a local media, it's going to serve as a platform for us to really, tell our stories better to the world. And the fourth point we're going to discuss here today on Okun doings or the Okun people of Nigeria is dependence on external media. This is so bad. Each time we want to tell a story until we invite other mainstream media to come and tell our stories. Why not let's have our own and invest the money back to our land? Remember, if you have a local media station, it's going to serve as employment opportunity. It's going to serve as a tool for development. It's going to serve as a means of giving enlightenment to our people. Socio-cultural, documentary, lot of things will be involved here. So each time we depend on external media, it's always painful because like there's no how they can tell the stories better than us. Relying on external media channel can lead to lack of control over the narrative, and that is true. Will lead to lack of control over the narratives. I hear so many stories about Okun people, I'll just laugh. I hear so many scripts, so many movies being shot about Okun people. I keep laughing that this is not who we are. So we need our own channel to tell our stories ourselves. We are professionals. I have fathers, I have uncles, I have great men who are, so vast in the media world. So when we bring these people together to consult, and I'm there, I'm at your service. We can train our people, we can tell Okun stories better than any other person when we use our own local media channel. And lastly, I'm going to it serves as hindrance to development. Each time I am fortunate to travel to the central, to the east, I'm always happy hearing the Tao FMs, hearing the way they blast in their mother's tongue, hearing the way they even communicate very well with their music, with their narrative, with their storytelling, because they have FMs. I think in the central today we have close to 1, 2, 3, 4 FMs operating, but in Okun land. Fine, we have one Akugba FM and we have the booster station of Radio Kogi in Egbe. But no, we need our own local television station, local radio station that will be owned by Okun worldwide. We can do it. It costs us nothing. If at all we want to start, we don't the licensing of a thing, we can as well have a podcast. Podcast will not cost us a 40 million naira. It will not even cost us a 30 million naira. And with the digital age, we'll be operating with our people. So I'm calling on all Okun sons and daughters in diaspora everywhere. I'm here. Within 2-3 months, we're going to have a very effective and operational podcast studio where our news will be casted in our language, either in Kaba, in Bunu, in Yagba, in Mopamuro, just in our dialects. Even the Awara people will be employed to come and cast the news, Ayako Nile, to come and cast the news in their dialect. These are mothers, our fathers that stays back home. We'll be glad that yes, they can feel it, they can feel governance. There's nothing that is happening in the government circle that they will not hear in our local dialect. They don't need a radio, all they needed is just their phones. We can even create an app. If you're an Okun sons and daughters, we'll create an app. You're going to tune into the radio or tune into television, to the TV station. We need to get an online television station. We have so many WhatsApp group on Okun this, Okun that. We have so many Facebook groups on Okun this, Okun that. So we are scattered. We need a structure. We need an organized set of media and to do our PR for us. So, and to do this, we just need a local TV station, a local radio station. It's going to help a lot. It's going to help the youths. It's going to help the male child, the girl child. It's going to help our graduates. It's going to help everything. It's going to change our orientation in Okun land. So this is my take today on the show Okun Doings, the Okun people of Nigeria, on your channel, The Voice Podcast with Sunday Follow Shop by. So I'm using this medium to call on all sons and daughters, all well-meaning Okun worldwide. Let's support this cause. Support me. I am ready. Here I am. Send me. We can do it. And it is doable. Let's come together and make this a reality. Thank you very much. My name is Sunday Baye. See you in the next edition of the program. And until then, I say, be a patriotic Okun, be a progressive Okun man and woman. Alagbara Olorun akwero kodele alale ile Okun. Ajeje Shira Lagbara Oba Eledumare Ire Okun Ashoju gbogbo wa Asedua. So until I come your way next week, my name remains Sunday Baye. God bless you.
Ọmọ kaba tí gbónú iná sáyé tùbá